Hello, folks. Back here playing some more Cyberpunk 2077. And what I wanted to do today was talk to you guys about um, the 1.3 update. So, here's the deal. Everybody already knows that, Cyberpunk 2077 launched, and its launch was a travesty. You know what I mean? It was terrible. Specifically for consoles. I mean, look at that guy's head jiggling. Ridiculous. But anyway, we know that there's issues. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of glitches and things like that within this game. Um, Here's the deal. I don't care. And the reason I don't care is because of the theme of the game. The cyberpunk theme is something I enjoy. Personally, I just really like the cyberpunk style. Um, Honestly, I don't really see this style being done very often, and particularly in this genre, the open world genre style like this is just like it's incredible to me. Um, I don't believe it's worth it to get this game on console because console just has it's just not working on console. I mean, everything's very stripped down. The colors, the textures, none of this stuff is it's not rezzed up. It's not looking anywhere near as good as it does on PC. It just doesn't. So I don't think it's worth it to really pick it up. I mean, if you want to get it, you can get it. I'm not really, telling everybody or recommending anybody to get it on console. But I will say it is, at least for me, in my experience, is a very enjoyable game in on PC, where you can mod the game pretty much to your heart's content. That being said, there are many people that have already taken issue with it, and they typically bash this game because of the genre it's in. Uh, Typically referring to it as a Grand Theft Auto clone. That's absolutely insane. This game is in the same genre, of course, but the stylization is a cyberpunk. The theme is cyberpunk. Grand Theft Auto, to my knowledge, I don't think it's ever had a cyberpunk theme. So um, it would be as if to say, well, uh, a game like Assassin's Creed Origins is, the same. That could be because that's an open world experience. So why is that not considered the same? I mean, is it the time period? Because this isn't a different time period. Grand Theft Auto is set in present day, to my knowledge, and Cyberpunk is set in the future. But regardless of that, that is in my opinion, that's a brain dead take. Anyway, I still enjoy this game. This game to me is fun. Look at this guy looking at me. You'd mesmerize, huh? Anyway, um, the looking at this game as if it's a clone, that to me is again I say is just a brain dead take. You know, uh, one of the reasons being this game is much more of an RPG style. It's an action RPG style shooter. Uh, Also, for the people that believe this was supposed to be or started as a FPS game, a first person shooter, it was not meant to be a first person shooter. Look at the genre it's in. This is an open world game. It was meant to be a third person game. What happened here, at least to my knowledge, um, the game was rushed out of the gate because the investors wanted their money back. That's from what I can tell. All the information that I've read on it, the investors wanted their money back, and I mean that's the nature of the business. So they rushed it out. They told the developers, "Hey man, get it out there. Get the hype train going, get people to buy it, make us our money back." And that's what they did. But the game ultimately was not finished. If you ask me, it could have stayed in development for another year and a half, another year and 6 months. Probably would have came out a hell of a lot better. Which is, that's just my opinion. Whoop, going over the map there. Anyway, That's just my opinion. I think that it would have been considerably better if they did do that. If they would have waited and worked all the kinks out and stuff. That's not what happened because of I believe, the executive decisions trying to get their money back. So, regardless of that, I think that's what led to this game being turned into a first-person experience, which is not meant to be. It clearly is not meant to be with the world it's set in and the genre it's in. It's just not meant to be that way, which has obviously turned off a lot of people. A lot of people got turned off of the game specifically because it got turned into a first-person. Now, here's the deal. I actually like first-person shooters. I like first-person games. I enjoyed playing the entire Wolfenstein series. I played Doom. A whole list of first-person games that I enjoyed playing.
Hello.
No, Jeff. No, Jeff, we're not doing it. Anyway, there's a whole host of first-person games that I enjoyed playing. And so I'm not here just talking trash about FPS games. They're good games. They're really good FPS games. In my opinion, though, this is not really meant to be that way. It's just not. I mean, look at the styling. This is an open world experience. It's meant to be, especially since you're essentially customizing your character here, and you're telling me, okay, I get to create this character, and I get to change the look, edit the costume, and everything, but I never get to see the character. That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And that's why a lot of people got pissed off, so I can understand that. I know that most of the anger about this game came from the fact that a lot of everybody on console got burnt hard. Realistically, in my opinion, everybody got burned, except for the investors. They didn't get burned. They made money, but I think that everybody that bought this got kind of burned because of all the glitches it launched with all the issues. Like, I could not play this game for more than 15 to 25 minutes at a time. When I first bought this game on console, that's about what I could run with. Okay, so I'm not going to defend that. Even the developers said that they regret how the game was launched, the state it was launched in. So yeah, I have no issue with anybody that bashes this game or gets angry about it because of the state it launched in. It was a travesty. However, comparing it to Grand Theft Auto, even though I enjoy the Grand Theft Auto series, Grand Theft Auto just does not have this stylization. It just doesn't. So I don't really see how it equates to the same thing. Because we're in a city and there's cars and it's an open world experience, therefore it must be Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, brain dead take. Stupid. So anyway, besides all that mania, I really don't think this game is ever going to reach the level of polish and the level that people wanted it to be before it launched. I don't think it's probably never going to truly reach that level. We're probably always going to have just crazy glitches or something going sideways, and I think it's just going to end up being that way for now. It just seems like that's the way things are going to happen. I'm going to run backwards. Somebody's going to smack me. Whoop. So anyway, yeah, I think that's just the way things are going to be for now with this game. I'm going to stick with it, though, because I enjoy the genre. I enjoy the stylization, the cyberpunk style. I was a huge fan of Deus Ex, Human Revolution, and Mankind Divided. I enjoyed both of those games. So yeah, I'm going to end up being a huge fan of this game. So, not to attack first-person games. They're really enjoyable. I like them. But I don't believe this game was really meant to be that way. Right out the gate, I think it was a desperation attempt to cover up the animations, the character animations, all the technical issues that they didn't have enough time to work out or try to straighten out because the executive decisions to get the game out there and get it earning. Um, and that's really my 2 cents on this. That's my rant on it. I say enjoy the game for what it is and whatever they start to polish and continue to polish on. And if you don't like the game, you know, just don't play it. Just don't freak out and like bash the hell out of everybody else that plays the game. I never understood uh, people that do that. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. So yeah, I enjoy this game. I know there are other people that enjoy this game despite its shortcomings, the huge issues that it has, um, and that's fine. That's totally fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Uh, so yeah, hopefully they keep updating it, and I'm gonna keep modding it because I enjoy the mods. I think it can be worth the experience to play this game if you're a huge fan of the cyberpunk style. Um, I think it is worth it if you have a PC that can run this game. Yeah, it's worth it. Um, but if you're trying to get it and run it on a console, it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work, man. Every time I look at it, it's just like, whoa, what's happening? Things have been torn down and reduced, and the older consoles just can't handle it, regardless of what CD Projekt Red has actually said about it when they launched it. It's just not. It's not gonna. They're gonna have a whole host of technical issues, and they're gonna take a long time because they have to do these updates. And when these updates come out, or when they're working on them, they got to make them work across all platforms, and they got to make sure that they work all in unison. This is all stuff that should have been done under the hood before the game was launched. But you know, what's done is done. So I'm not really condoning it. I'm just saying this is why I still play the game, because I truly do enjoy the gameplay. I like the gameplay, um, and I like the style. The style is just really cool to me. But that's just me ranting. If you guys enjoy this video, like, share, subscribe. Uh, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.